So we're talking about computer sitting and how to moderate the damage that comes from sitting at a computer. And for many years, I was discouraged about technology because I saw the damage. I saw the staring eyes, the fixity, the tension, the hyperventilation, the disconnected body where the arms move but the chest doesn't move, or the ribs. But then I realized the human body and the mind is very supple and very adaptable. And that the problem was not the damage of the computer doing all these things. The problem was, for me, I think most people, is I didn't understand how to correct the damage, what the damage was. There's an article in Business Week, you can Google this, it's titled, "Your Office Chair is Killing You." And it talks about independent university researchers and doctors are talking about medical damage from chair sitting. And they say no amount of exercise will counteract it. No amount of yoga. High blood pressure, tendency for heart disease. The more you sit in a chair, the more you have medical damage. Chair sitting is a problem. And at a computer, it's more a problem than any other time because of what we're doing. We're crunching the upper body with the arms in front. We're using the hands compulsively. The eyes are staring, not changing focus. There's a fixity of the head and the neck. The eyes don't cross midline. All these things. And do you think you can get rid of all that by standing up and take a break and look around and get a cup of coffee? No. You have to have structured breaks, understand the damage, and you have a systematic schedule, a break for this, take a break like this, every half hour, every 10. For me, I like to set my timer for 7 or 8 minutes. I take a 1-minute break, and I have a list of things I do to address all these issues. On my website, you'll find information about computer breaks, but I can give you a 2 or 3 minute preview of what I do at a computer every 7 or 8 minutes. And some of this will be kind of too fast. Maybe you won't get it, but you can replay the video. One of them is, see, at a computer, your arms are motionless. Your eyes are down. You tend to collapse the upper chest because you're folding the shoulders in, arms forward. So that folding the chest in, arms in front, head down, eyes down, close focus. How would you reverse all that? How would you reverse all that? Have quick movement of the arms, far focus of the eyes, open the chest. Well, here's how the movement would look. And it's kind of funny, but I'll do it. Like that. Or like that. Now you have to keep enough tension to not throw the low ribs forward. So you don't arch the back like this. Don't push the low ribs forward. Keep the low ribs in so you expand here. This is where we need to open. So you keep the low ribs down. You move the arms fast. You get the blood circulation in the arms because the blood is stagnant when you work at a computer for many hours like that. So, and then you look up and you look up into far distance. Instead of looking down, close focus, look up in the far distance. This reverses what you do at a computer. It's very intelligent. Here's what not to do. I'm going to throw the low ribs forward and bend the back like that. That hurts me. I don't like it. Hurts my low back. Keep the low ribs in, look up, and the stretch comes here. And you can do it fast as you can, because you spend hours slowly. Arms don't even move, for heaven's sake. Your hands are working, your arms are not moving. In nature, is that natural? For the arms to never move and the hands, the fingers to be always working? It's a little bit imbalanced there. So, kind of moderate all this damage. It's a funny movement, but it's a very powerful computer break. It's going to help you. Another little trick, see, the eyes tend to stare at a computer and the head and neck is fixed. So you can look in the distance. Choose a little object, a tree or a house in the far distance. And as you look in the distance, imagine you have a paintbrush on your nose. It's a magic paintbrush. It can go as long as you like, and it goes to that house or tree. And you're going to paint the tree. So you have very slow, relaxed micro movements with distant vision. Like that. See, distant vision with slow, relaxed movement is the opposite of close focus with tense eyes. That's another break I take. One other problem with computers is we have a strong tendency to be active with the brain, but the body is completely sedentary, except for the fingers. So this is also highly unnatural. Active mind, spinning mind, body zero. I mean, in our evolutionary history, when would that happen? We're not. Are we nuts? You know, we do this 8 hours a day and think that's normal? And you think you can undo the damage from that by standing up and taking a walk around the block? No. So we need to exercise somehow at a computer. I do isometrics. You can invent 100 different kinds. Push together like this. Combine it with the breathing. Pull apart. Push yourself up in the chair like this. Do dips. Pull yourself down. Push the knees together against your fists. Push your knees apart against the hands. Pull the arms up on the chair. You can push the legs together. You can cross the legs and push the legs against each other like this. So you can do any kind of physical work where you tense the muscles and calm the mind. One isometric is you go into the worst posture that you think was worse, slumping, go forward, head down. And if you want to strengthen the muscles that sit up straight, you pull yourself down with your arms and resist with your back. Now if I pull too hard, I'll pull the chair apart, but you can use all your strength, as much as you like, safely. Tighten the belly, pull. So I'm using muscles that straighten me, but I'm pulling down with the arms. So by pulling the arms, I'm straightening the low back. You can buy books on isometrics. You can invent 100 different kinds of isometrics. Or isotonic, you take an arm in the air and you pull it down like a chin-up. You can just tense an arm and move it. Yeah. Pull the arm, tense the arm, do something in a computer to work the body muscles. So this is very important because when you sit at a computer with the brain spinning, only the hands moving, you're hyperventilating because the mind fast means the breathing's too fast. Carbon dioxide's too low. So what do? You either eat junk food to get carbon dioxide, or you can exercise. Strength, do something. Put your hand on the side of the head and push the head with the hand. Strengthen the neck muscles. There's no rule for isometrics. Whatever's comfortable, if it doesn't hurt, you can do it. Pushing the arms forward, pushing the head back. You can do it. Put your hands under the chin, push the head down. You can hold the head and turn it one way and turn it the other, and don't let the turning happen. You can push your hands on your knees, push down. You can just tighten the belly, hold the belly tight, tighten the abdomen, work that out. You can push your feet into the floor. Push your feet, push one foot, then the other. So these things that I'm saying will reverse the damage of computer sitting. But if you don't understand the damage and you don't get specific with your activities for taking a break, then as years go by, you can get serious damage from computer work and sitting. The material presented here is for information only. It summarizes the main tools that I have personally used for about 25 years as a Feldenkrais teacher. I've worked with many clients with serious medical issues and other people, and I've found these ideas are safe and simple, they're effective, but common sense dictates that you need your doctor's permission. If you have any questions, if there's any pain, you shouldn't do a movement, you should always be gentle, go slowly. If you have any doubt about the safety of a movement, respect that and don't do it. You can see a professional teacher of movement, an Alexander or Feldenkrais teacher. These people are very good. They've studied posture for a lifetime. You can trust them, and they can look at you, and in a glance, they can tell you what is going on in your body and what you need to do particularly to help yourself. And this can save you many years of futile effort and struggling, doing everything or trying to accomplish something you don't really need to accomplish in the way of posture. When you have a professional, experienced person looking at you and you follow their advice, it can save you lots of effort and time.